Welcome to Mojo Travels, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 most powerful passports 2021.
Are you a fan of our videos? Be sure to subscribe to Mojo Travels and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.
For this list, we're looking at passports from around the world that enable you to travel the globe with the least limitations in 2021. To put this list together, we looked at the two big authorities on passports. First, the Henley Passport Index, which assigns 1 point to a passport for every country that can be entered without the need for a visa, or which offers a visa on arrival or similar arrangement. The second is passportindex.org, which takes into account the number of visa-free and visa-on-arrival countries accessible within each passport. Please note, this list is based on early 2021 rankings, and the power of passports changes regularly, particularly in this new pandemic world. Number 10. Denmark. The Kingdom of Denmark has many things going for it. From its place of prominence in the culinary world to the beauty of its landscape, there is much for the locals to be proud of. Perhaps the most notable, however, is the fact that it consistently ranks among the top countries in the world in terms of quality of life. And while that might seem like an argument for staying home, that quality of life also translates to travel. Danish passport holders are truly spoiled for choice when it comes to vacation planning. According to Henley & Partners, Denmark is tied for 5th place with an overall access score of 187. The Passport Index breaks it down into 99 visa-free destinations and 34 visa-on-arrival destinations. Number 9. Singapore. Singapore tends to jump around the ranking depending on what you prioritise. On the Henley Index, it does quite well for itself with an overall score of 190. That's almost as good as it gets. The thing is, Singaporean passport holders have a few more hoops to jump through than the competition. As PassportIndex.com reveals, a Singaporean passport gives you access to 87 visa-free destinations. Travellers hailing from the island city-state still have dozens of additional travel destinations that they can visit with relative ease, but they'll need to secure a visa on arrival, visitor's permit, or an electronic travel authority. None of the above is a major hassle, but when we're comparing the power of passports, every little bit counts. Number 8. Austria. This beautiful nation is too often relegated to being an add-on for travellers visiting Germany. Even when talking about the travel habits of Austrians abroad, they're often lumped together with German tourists. A proud and culturally rich nation, however, Austria has an identity all of its own, and a passport to match. Claiming a spot amongst the most powerful passports of 2021, Austria scores 187 access points on the Henley Index. The Passport Index identifies an impressive 94 countries that Austrian passport holders can visit without needing to secure a visa. On top of that, there are another 36 countries that they can visit with a passport on arrival, plus 4 more that simply require pre-enrollment. In short, when Austrians decide to venture beyond their borders, they've got options. Number 7. Sweden. This Nordic nation just managed to beat out Austria by a small margin this year. The difference? Sweden essentially takes one of those visa-on-arrival destinations and makes it visa-free, giving their passport holders a total of 95 hassle-free international travel options. Over on the Henley Passport Index, Sweden has an overall access score of 186 and remains tied in 6th place, alongside a number of other countries. Basically, however you approach it, Swedish passports are quite powerful. But how do the Swedish people choose to wield that power? Well, statistics show that Swedish travellers are quite enamoured with Spain, the coast in particular. It's an undeniably stunning option. Plus, Swedish passport holders needn't travel far to get there. Other popular and easy-to-visit destinations include Italy, Denmark, the United Kingdom, and Greece. Number 6. Finland. It's certainly a close race this year. Sweden and Denmark both have Finland beat in terms of visa-free destinations, but this northern European country makes up the difference with visa-on-arrival options. When all the chips are down, it beats both of the aforementioned countries by 1 and 2 points apiece on the Passport Index, for a score of 135. Over on the Henley Index, the Finnish passport scores a rock-solid 188 points to tie for 4th place. Finland distinguishes itself from the pack by having superior diplomatic ties with countries like Pakistan and the Russian Federation. In terms of where the Finnish people like to visit, Sweden is the most popular destination. In close second, however, is Estonia, followed by Spain, Germany, and Russia. Number 5. Italy. This Western European country is consistently popular with travellers from all around the world. The sights, the history, the food. There's little wonder as to what makes it so attractive. But when Italians need a break from the tourists, where do they go and how easily? Well, Italian passport holders have the ability to enter an enviable 98 destinations without thinking about visas. They've then got another 36 destinations that require a simple visa on arrival. On the Henley Index, this works out to an access score of 188. In terms of how they use this power, Italians seem overwhelmingly enamoured with Spain, but they also appear to be quite interested in the Nordic countries. Italian survey respondents single out Norway and Finland as being particularly appealing. Lucky for them, they can easily visit all of the above, COVID limitations permitting. Number 4. Switzerland. Famous though it might be for its history of neutrality, Switzerland has got plenty of power. Passport power, that is. It would seem that its commitment to good diplomatic relations has made Switzerland and its people welcome pretty much the world over. On the Henley Index, it's admittedly a bit lower with a score of 185, and it doesn't have quite as many visa-free destinations to its name as the countries on our podium. That being said, it more than makes up the difference with 40 visa-on-arrival destinations. From Albania and Andorra to Vanuatu, Swiss passport holders can fly in and be welcomed with open arms, no visa required. With a visa on arrival, they can just as easily spend a few weeks or months in Zambia, Zimbabwe or Tanzania. The Swiss passport can really take you places. Number 3. Spain. Considering how popular this country is with the passport holders on our list, it only seems fair that Spanish residents be able to travel far and wide in their own right. On passportindex.org, Spain is right at the top, tied with numerous others in this unusual year. Spanish passport holders have their pick of 98 visa-free destinations, plus another 37 visa-on-arrival options. Over at Henley & Partners, it boasts an access score of 188. But what does that really mean? Well, Spanish travellers who need a break from the tourist season can easily escape a number of Nordic countries like Finland, or find a sunny getaway of their own in Greece. A trip to Southeast Asia? No problem. They've got 30 days in Thailand visa-free. Number 2. Japan. Japan has had quite the journey in terms of its passport ranking. Back in 2018, we had Japan in second place. The next year, it had slipped down to 5th as other nations added to the power of their passport. It would seem that the country has hit its stride, diplomatically speaking, however, as it has now maintained its spot in second place for a second year running. On the Henley Index, it once again claims the top spot with a score of 191. On the Passport Index, the country continues to be held back by its lower than average list of visa-free destinations, which tops out at 89. With 40 visa on arrival options, however, and an incredible Henley score, it more than earns this spot on our list. Number 1. Germany. In 2020, Germany wasn't even on the podium. It was in 4th place and has bounced around between 3rd and 4th the last few years. In 2021, however, Germany finally gets the crown. Henley & Partners have it tied in 3rd place with an access score of 189. Add to that a count of 99 visa-free destinations according to passportindex.org, however, and you get a clear winner. This year there is simply no passport more powerful than the one held by German citizens. And really, that's not the least bit surprising. In recent years, Germany has consistently and repeatedly distinguished itself as being open, accommodating, committed to global initiatives, and supportive of other countries in need. Its international approval rating is through the roof. As such, it only makes sense that German travellers are welcomed around the globe. Safe travels.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from Mojo Travels, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.